Okay, guys, I'm really sorry about the last live. I got yeah. Uh, I didn't realize it. I forgot that when I flipped my camera the other way, that it makes the uh, wording backwards. So I'm gonna redo this again. And I'm okay. First, I want to tell you that okay, I had a court. They had an OWI, right? And my OWI, they gave me okay when I went in there for court. They gave me. I had said all the right things. I did one thing that I said incorrectly when I went into court. And when you go into court, those of you that aren't afraid to speak up for yourself, and I used to be one of those people, but I've learned over this whole thing with my daughter that you can't be shy when you go in there, because when you don't rebut things that they say, then it makes it true. And even when the judge, when you're in the courtroom or whatever, and they try to tell you like you can't say this and you can't say that, and if you don't speak up, like me, I didn't know, so I didn't really speak up. The judge told me, no, I can't say this, no, I can't say that. Bullshit. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can don't let them shut you down. You always object in court situations, but also okay. There's two ways: common law. And there's UCC1 law, which is more dealing with equity, bonds, whatever, which is what the whole court system is about. When you go, you can go in sui juris and raise certain. Most of the time, what you don't want to do is just argue back. When you argue back anything in court, that means it's an issue. This is how they get you. That's why they ask you if you want to plea. So the whole time, really, for any of you guys that are squeamish and don't want to talk or don't feel comfortable saying, because I know like in some courtrooms, they have you in front of everybody sitting back there, and everybody's like, what? So if you fuck up, you're looking like some big whatever. And that used to bother me, but it don't bother me anymore. So when you go in there, you tell them who is where is the party that is claiming that I did that I injured them or harmed them in some type of way. Always ask questions. Do not answer questions if you can help it. If they ask you your name, if they ask you if you're going to plea, I don't understand. Plea for what? Who's the plaintiff? There's a plaintiff in here or whatever? But also, this is just for people who aren't squeamish, and because like I messed up and I had told the judge, but I'm suing that motherfucker. But you can sue anybody for fraud anytime. So even right now I can't do it because I have all this other shit. But they put me, the judge knew what I was doing was right, okay? I said what I needed to say, and when I said it, he said, he asked me one question about there was an injured party is what he said. And I said, no, there was not. I said, I hit a parked car. But once I said that, that's what got me in trouble, because I said that I did something. I was admitting in court. Therefore, they used that against me. And he told me, he said, ma'am, do you know that anything you say or whatever, what is that they say to you, your words or whatever you say can be used against you in the court of law? And I thought I had everything down packed, and I said, yes, I know this. I know that. And I'm saying that I can arbitrate with this person outside of court. But what I did was I admitted in the courtroom that there was an issue, which is what you don't want to do. You always say, you really want to agree with them. Okay, yeah, I see that you're saying this, or this is a fact, or whatever. agree with it, even though it may not be true. Because when you argue, that's when they have a case against you also. So when you argue, you say, I accept your offer to do this, this, and this, if you can tell me where the injured party is, who has a complaint against me. Okay, so I really want to do this first because for people who have court issues or anything to do with the court. And so right now I went from the common law shit, which I'll do that later, because this way is faster, the UCC ones and all that, because it's all about bonds, investments. When you plea, they know you're going to plead. They already look up your credit and everything. But not only that, they have insurance on you because they know that you are going to pay, because the threat of jail, prison, probation, all that shit. So it's like gambling for them, because they know that if they threaten you with this, that you are going to pay. And tell me that you don't. Yes, because I paid like $600. They had me like I was, ooh, shit. But anyway, I'm getting that shit back, and I'll tell you how to get it back too later. But anyway, so yeah, it's a guarantee. So they go out here and sell these bonds with your court case number. If you look at your court case number, they go out and they sell them to other people. All over the internet, all over the world, whatever, they sell them as bonds, investments, and other people will pay for that. You can even go on there and pay for somebody's court case number, because you know you're going to get paid. They know they're gambling on it, but they know that most people don't want to go to prison. Some people, they end up going to jail or prison, whatever, but that's even a bigger bond, because because then they get. Anyway, okay, I'm not even going to go to the prison thing, but I'll show you something about that later for you guys to help the people that are in prison too. But I'm going to try to stick on track, because I suck at staying on track. I'm always here and there or whatever. But anyway, so for those of you that are in court, okay, I called the head clerk. I called the CFO that I thought was a CFO. He said he wasn't, but I know he was. But it's getting the messages out to the right people. So they passed me around like a fucking hot potato, because they were like, and then some of them even sent me, when I asked them for a bill, the escrow, the whatever, they have to provide you with the bond and all the money. See, what they do is you in court, they make you pay this, this, and that. But really, they're supposed to pay that. That's when they do that bond on you. They're supposed to put that money. They get the money out of your trust, and they pay it from your trust. But they're supposed to report also. You owe taxes on that money, but they haven't been reporting it. It's called contraband. When they don't report it, that's what they use the I don't know if some of you guys have been out here hearing about the 1099 OIDs. That's to refund your money when you do 1099As. When you do an A for V, you can get that money refunded back to you by filing the 1099 OID, along with a few other documents. But they're not filing their taxes on that money. They're making you pay the taxes. That's what you're paying when you have court fines, utility bills, anything anybody gives you in money, that's what you're paying. So I'm sorry. I see this stuff that people are sending, but it's real small, and I'm not really sure. So I'm not gonna do that now, but I'll learn how to do some of that later. But anyway, so what you're paying is the taxes that they owe. When you fill out some of these 1099As, 1099, 1096, 1099, the OID, the 1099 V, when you the A for V process, put it up to me. When you fill that out and then you do the OID with it, you get this refund. Okay, since they're saying that you're dead also, you can also file, okay, so your all caps name, if any of you guys, when they say that your all caps name means you're dead, right? Okay, you can go to any all the graveyards, all caps names. When you, some of you out there, when you file an estate EIN, to do this banker thing, I haven't done it yet because I called the wrong people. I called the IRS, but it wasn't the IRS in Philadelphia. So I got shitty with these people, and I really shouldn't have, because they was like, what? You're sitting here talking to me, man. So if you're filing for a state EIN number, I don't feel comfortable giving it to you, because I recorded this too, because you're alive. Those are only issued to people who are deceased. I said, well, the government has me down as deceased or whatever, but I didn't realize I called the wrong person. You're supposed to call the Treasury office in Philadelphia. They're the ones who issue those that can do it correctly, I guess. So anyway, don't do that. Don't call your regular IRS. But anyway, with my court case, sorry, I keep going off. Okay, with my court case, I got put on probation. They put me in jail for contempt 30 days, which is good, because I'm going to recoup every fucking day of that money, $250,000 a night. But I don't have time to do it right now. But I just sent in papers, okay? First of all, they stopped fucking with me. I had probation. I was on probation. I was supposed to be getting evaluated for classes, alcohol classes, because they were saying that I was drinking. They found one little shot bottle in my car while I was driving, which was my passenger's, because I used to tell that motherfucker, do not leave that shit in my car if I ever get pulled over. But my car was fucked up on the right hand side. I had like sway bar or something that was wrong, so that's why I got in an accident. But since I had that bottle in my pocket, they charged me with the OWI, which I was not drinking and driving. But anyway, I went in there arguing the fact, and then I did the sui juris shit, which would have worked. I went in there and I didn't sign anything. They kept me in jail for over a week. They're supposed to give you 3 days, 72 hours. If they can't charge you with anything, you're supposed to walk. But because they didn't, that's fraud. And I can sue the fuck out of them. And I'm going to. Because they also denied me medical. I broke my nose. I had a concussion, everything bad. But they wouldn't let me do anything. They kept saying, you can't do this unless you sign. And I said, I'm not signing anything. Period. But I was willing to stay in jail. But I also had a court date for my daughter. So eventually, I had to sign something. I wanted to be out. I thought I could win my daughter's court case. But also, they scared me. They put me in felony court. Which is they knew that everything that I was doing was right. They wanted me to sign those papers. And my stupid ass, I did. I signed them after I think it was a month. I was like, man, I can't. But not only that, I saw them. They beat the shit out, and I'm supposed to be a witness in somebody's, and he's going to be a witness in mine, where they denied me medical care. But this guy, they beat the shit out this motherfucker. I was like, I want out of this motherfucker. But I didn't know. They took me to court. They handcuffed and shackled me. I've never been in trouble in my life. So why are you handcuffing? Why am I being handcuffed and shackled? And all these other people up here that I'm locked up with, they're not being handcuffed and shackled, and they're in there for murder. This, that. I was like, why am I in here with murderers? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Then somebody was like, hey, they asked me about misdemeanor court or something like that. I said, felony court. And I was like, I'm not in felony court. Mine's a misdemeanor. Well, they put me in felony court. The jail was not full either, by the way. They put me in there to scare the shit out of me. And then I was prepared to fight if it was a misdemeanor. But felony, I'm like, oh, shit. I'm not. They scared the shit out of me, and that's what they wanted. They wanted to do. And because I denied the public defender at first. So then I did. I got the public defender like a dumbass. Because I could have waited it out, but also, like I said, I had my daughter's court case, and I wanted to be out for that. And so I had all these things pressing against me, but I wish I wouldn't have. But anyway, so I want to show you guys something. This is what I said for those of you who are not scared and have court cases, to talk to the actual person personally. Because I told him, I said, and I didn't even really know some of it. I understand like the escrow, this, all the files that when you have a court case or something where they're shutting off something, any court case, if you ask them, and I'm going to show you, because I really don't know it word for word. I do understand, like, when they file court cases against you, whatever, they owe taxes on that money. Because they don't, you can have the IRS audit them with the 1099 OID. But also, most of the time, they don't want you to, because that case is worth way more than what they're making you pay in court. Your court finds this, that, whatever, the fees, this for alcohol classes, probation, all that shit is tripled when you audit them, because then they made so much money, because they were other people were paying, investing, so they paid them like a lot of money, because they know that you're worth it, that you're gonna pay, because you don't want to go to prison or jail, and most people out here pay. So wait, I'm gonna show you, hold on. And I know that last time I had my video backwards, but this time I'm gonna put it the right way. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what, and by the way, I'm gonna show you something else real quick. Okay. When you file when you file anything and mail anything, you, like certified mail's kind of expensive, sorry, but I learned this, I can't remember what channel I learned it off from, but I learned like on YouTube and all that shit, and online. But see these things, look, you can mail letters for free, certified mail. You can get these. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I did. Okay, see this right here? Can you, I don't know if you can read, see what that reads? And then right here where the stamp is supposed to go, wait, where the stamp is supposed to go, oh, right there, see? Oh shit, is it showing backwards again? Okay, wait a minute, shit. Okay, let me flip this video. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Okay, I think it's showing back. What, that was showing backwards, yes? Okay, hold on. Let me see. How do I flip this shit? Can anybody tell me how to flip this? Let's see. Oh, flip. Ha. Okay. Oh, okay. So, look. So, see this here? And this, look, I taped it. Look, I cut it from this. I printed it out here, but you can get labels if you have the money. And then I printed, and the other part came out on this paper here, right here, which is a little and I just cut it. Look, see, this is what you put. Mail is free to send. They are not allowed to. Okay, and so I put this right here. And hold on 1 second, let me see. Okay, and I sent this letter out with that, doing that progress. That was the first time I used that, just Friday. So look, I know it got sent. It was a court item. I know it got sent because I asked the clerk to copy my files and send it back, which is right here. And they sent it back. Look, they had their own tape stuff on there. I've never seen that before. They taped their own Marl, Harley, Farwood. But anyway, okay. So I want to show you what I filed in court. My name's on here and shit. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck. We're all fucking family. I really don't give a fuck. I mean, look me up, I don't care. But okay, so this is the copy that she sent me, and this is what I sent in the court. I want you guys to send some of the same thing, but here, hold on. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Shit, I gotta turn around again. Hold on. See, she put requested copy. This is what I requested. This is my letter. So that I because I haven't been to probation. I haven't did my classes. I haven't paid the court fines they told me I had to pay. But guess what? Because of all the, and this is what I filed, and you guys need to file one of these too for all your court cases. It's got my name and my docket numbers. But you put your shit. It's called a letter rogatory for relief. And see, I have it stamped, but see, they didn't stamp that very well. You can barely see. So I don't know, but I entered this into my court papers. Okay, and all you guys can file these. They drop your shit. Now I'm gonna watch to see on my court case and courtcase.gov. But see, it's lots of. I copied this off somebody else, so the file is real small. But it's just giving you like a. But see how many pages these are? They're so long. This is why I always like when I charge or whatever. It's the reason I'm charging. Wait, hold on. I don't have my search. So like the reason I'm charging is because all this stuff costs so much money to the printing, and for me, you know, I don't really make that much. I'm about to, but and this is another thing I messed up on this one. You can mess up as much as you want to. You can fuck that shit up. You don't even have to print this shit. You can write it by hand. But a lot of this stuff, let me tell you. Hold on. Shit. I messed it up. I don't want to mess up my papers because, oh, there it is. But anyway, so I want to keep these together because like this gives them 30 days to rebut this court thing. If they don't, they have to drop my court case. They have to drop anybody's court case. It gives them 30 days. If it's on, and then they have to pay me back repayment for all that shit that they did. But anyway, see, look, I cut that too, and I put it on here for mail. And I got these envelopes here. They're free, so you can send mail for free. But also, let me show you. This is an affidavit for prepaid bills. You send these to your utility companies here. But see, this here is also, I could show you it so you can screenshot it, but you see how many pages it is? But you can shorten these too to make them. Young nigga shit, yeah, young nigga shit. Used to last pounds on some dumb nigga shit, and I heard you niggas. But so you just, this is for any utilities or any bills that are trying to make you pay, that are trying to make you. But also, I'm gonna show you here. This is the shit right here. Hold on, I have to flip the camera again. But I'm gonna show you. This is what I said to the people, but I put it in my own words. I copied this shit down, and some of it I understand, and some of it but also okay, hold on. Also this is what I said when I called the court. I called the head guy, the one that's on the website, the county clerk, the head guy of I'm from Indiana, so that's who I call. But really what you're doing is putting something in their ear, letting them know like, hey, I'm onto that shit, and I will have them audit you if you don't drop this shit. And that's all I did. And I even have recorded. In fact, I should call. Well, I can't call right now because I'm using the phone. But I'll record it. But I also have a recording of the clerk. I called him the other day, and I said, hey, what's going on with my case? I'm on probation. I don't have a warrant or anything, and I haven't paid my fines. I need to know what's going on so that I'm not out here worried about getting jailed or whatever. So I said, and they said, well, they said that they filed a non-compliance. But you don't have a warrant or anything. I said, I don't have a warrant. I said, it's been since July. I said, the last time I fucked up, they put a warrant on me like that next day, and I had to pay like $600. They said, well, ma'am, just call back this was last week, call back within a couple of days and they'll probably have an update. Okay. So I haven't called yet, but I'll record it. And I'm going to show you the other recording too. I just have to put it on my computer so that you can see the recording. But also, look, this is what you do when you say call the courts, call the clerk, call the chief financial officer of the courts, because I'm not sure if I called the right one, but it trickles down. It'll go down to the right person eventually, because they're shitting their pants. Because as much money, you don't understand how much money they make from your court bonds, utility bills, all that shit. Anything in court. So anyway, I'm going to show you kind of what I said, but also what you write them in your letter and ask them to rebut it, if this is or whatever. Hold on. Which is that letter rogatory I showed you. That's what that is. So, hold on, I'm going to show you real quick. So, anybody that's got, this works for people in prison too. Prison, court, anything in court, civil, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so this is what I was saying to them. I was saying for court cases, they call it the Bill of Particulars, but you can call it proceeds, which is what they're, okay, it says, you go to the head clerk, tell them you want a copy of the deposit agreement, the service agreement, and the escrow agreement, even if you don't know what it means. It's all the money that they're paying and investors and all this when they trade them on to other people or everything. Ask who the escrow agent is so that you can make a claim on the proceeds, which are what they're saying that you owe, that you don't owe. It's taxes. They really owe that shit, but they're making you pay it. So, watch how fast they throw out your case. My case hasn't been thrown out yet, but they stopped fucking with me. I haven't been to probation. I haven't seen the probation officer. Anyway, I'm sorry for yelling. I'm so excited. But anyway, I just want to, and I just love helping other people. So tell the head clerk, which my head clerk is Christopher Nancaro. Oh, and sorry, I put my daughter in there because that's for my daughter. I did this for her too. They got $30, 30 days to reply to these that I entered into court. So, and then here, see this stuff right here? See, they haven't paid the taxes. They owe those taxes. Okay, so, and you can also send the courts this form, 4490. And you can also send these to the IRS. If they keep fucking with you, you can file this claim and the IRS will go after them. They'll audit them for not paying these taxes. It's illegal for them not to pay them, and they will go after them. But it also, oh, and then here's, because like, also, you're a third-party beneficiary in this. Okay? You own these proceeds that they're making you pay out your back pocket. And that's from any company, not just the courts, any company. What does that mean, invite to go live together? I'm not really sure that, okay, wait, and so, oh, oops, and that's my ex. I don't care, fuck it. That's my ex. I don't give a fuck if you know my name or anything anymore, fuck it. And then, yeah, so that goes for any case. Hold on, and see, let's see, I had filed, and see, here's another one too, as per my, there's so many different documents that you can use, notice and warning to all agents and this is for, I want to show you, this is another one that I started writing out, but I used that one, I haven't showed you yet. This is the one that I started writing out to them, because this is what you need to put, notice of acceptance. Remember, I said you have to say you accept what they're saying. Don't say that, yes, you did it. Just say, yeah, I accept you saying, yes, I ran over I got an OWI. Yes, okay, I accept that you're saying that I'm drinking. Yes, I accept this. And then put it here. Invitation. Okay, who are you, Leonardo? And why do you want to go live with me? But anyway, so this is one of them that I handed because I didn't have the money for ink. But see, you just fill in some of this shit. And like, if you guys look up UCC, I hope none of this has my social security number on it though, but y'all do me right if it does, alright? And then you tell them too, see the W-9 form, that's for their EIN numbers. That lets them know that you're, even though you don't even, if you don't want to file it, and it doesn't matter if you do or not, you're just letting them, you're scaring them into, and then notice of acceptance and demand. And then you have that notarized, and then you go down to the courthouse. It's real easy. You give it to the clerk, they print it, they file it, and that's good. But that's not the one that I did. Oh, here's another thing that will help people in prison. Shit. Nah, fuck it. I'm not even gonna give that one. That one's I mean, I will, but it's just, hold on. It's, hold on. Let me see. I wanted to show you, hold on, my court case. Hold on. Shit. Oh, I did show you that, didn't I? Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, so, I'm trying to think what I need to show you guys. What else I need to show you guys? I did want to show you the 1099As and stuff, but I don't want to confuse you right now because it's really confusing, and then some people are going to jail for that shit. But then, like I said, if you do write something wrong, and I showed you those papers, and I told you like, oh, there's another paper I wanted to show you guys too, and this is like for those of you that are in court, what to say when the judge asks you, well, one of the things you can say is, welcome to the de jure state of Washington. How will you act on the soil today? That's like and then don't say anything else. Wait for them to answer. When they don't answer, it's going down on record. And then be like, can I get this on record? I need this on record. Is the mic on? So, and then, you ask them who the injured party is. It's always asking questions. Don't answer questions. So you know how you answer how you ask a question with a question. So when they ask you, you ask back, or you say you don't understand. You can keep saying you don't understand. No, I don't understand. Because you have to understand before they can charge you or make you do anything. Don't plea. Never plea. Because you're agreeing to what they're saying. And then you can say, are you trying to rush me into judgment? Or, if you want to, you can plead the fifth. After asking, who has the complaint against me? Do you judge? Ask them their name. They're not even allowed to tell you their name. So, anyway, I'm sorry about the last live I did. Hope I didn't waste any of y'all time. I know. But anyway, so I was feeling, after not being able to talk to my daughter or whatever, that had me feeling some type of way. So, yeah. Anyway, so and I know, like, did I show you guys the conditional acceptance for the utility bills? Because sometimes they won't, if they're not doing the accepted for value or money orders for your utility bills, if they're still going to come after you with the bills, even though they're prepaid already and they know it, then setting that conditional acceptance, and like I said, I'll send them, I'm really not asking much, like $1. I don't care, whatever you can afford. If you have money and you can afford more than that, please send that. But I can email you these documents too if you need to. After a while, because I have it, and I'll tell you how you can do it too. You can Okay, when you take photos now in these phones now with the update, you can extract the text, which is what I do, and then I write it down. I put my own shit in there, but it takes a long time. But you can extract the text from the photos and then write it on Notepad or paste it onto something and print it out as your own, you know, or as whatever, you know, you can print it out. Sorry, I think I have company. But anyway, so you can print whatever out, like what I just showed you in them pictures. You take a picture, extract the text, paste it on something, print it out at the library or whatever, or write it out for those of you who can't afford or don't have cars or whatever. Write it out. Banks can do notaries for free. So you can, like, I hate going to the courthouse. I hate going in that motherfucker, but especially if they don't have a warrant out for me. Like, you can look for that them cases. I was on probation. So like, if you don't believe me, trust and believe. But I don't want to go down to the courthouse in case, you know. But I mean, I still will but I don't have a car. I wrecked my car. So like, anybody out there that can help anybody with that shit, I'll help you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to learn the 1099As and all that shit, so that I know you can purchase a car that way, but I've went to many dealers and I've talked to them outright, and they're like, what? And they're like, we've never heard of this, and I'm like, okay. So I couldn't explain it that well then. I kind of can now a little bit, but anyway, so I'll keep you guys updated on my court case, because once you, even though they leave you alone, they can still bring that court case up, and if it's not dropped anytime, like if they saw me on the streets, I don't know if they can still arrest me even though there's not a warrant. I mean, I know they can't, because I know my rights, and if they put me in jail again, I'm filing a lawsuit too against them too, because like fraud. Anyway, you can do that anytime. So I'll do that after. But really, I'm like focusing on my daughter right now. She's my main concern. That, and just helping. Hopefully I help you guys out some. I really hope I did. So if you guys can message me or whatever, if you have questions or whatever. And I don't see questions or anything. I just see that people like join. So I don't know if you're not allowed to ask questions on here or what. I'm not really good with this whole TikTok thing yet. Oh shit, somebody's here. 1 second. Always help your fellow man. Hold on. Hey, you need some help? Do you need some help?
I'm here for the inspection, but...
Oh, that's you? Oh, he's doing an inspection. I gotta go. So, I hope I help y'all out. Love one another. People out here shouldn't feel lonely. Because there's so many people, you know, just help people out, okay? Alright, I gotta go. Alright, peace. Shit, I don't know how to do this. Oh, okay. Thanks for coming, guys.